Have you ever stared at the ceiling at 2 a.m., wondering why your bladder won't let you rest? Many seniors think those nightly wake-ups are just part of aging, but here's the truth. Each broken night quietly fuels inflammation, starves your body of testosterone, and makes your prostate grow faster. And what happens inside your body next may surprise you. By 60, countless men feel the frustration. Constant bathroom trips, broken sleep, and heavy fatigue the next morning. Left unchecked, this isn't just an inconvenience. It can quietly rob you of energy, independence, even the freedom to enjoy time with your family. But here's the hopeful part. Research now shows poor sleep nearly doubles prostate enlargement risk, and simple daily changes can protect your rest, restore rhythm, and ease the strain on your prostate naturally. 1. Worst habit: cutting sleep short breaks. Testosterone's rhythm. If you're over 60, the worst habit your prostate faces isn't what you eat or drink. It's cutting your sleep short. Just one more late-night TV show, a few extra scrolls on the phone, or waking too early. Those lost hours quietly break down your body's hormone rhythm. Here's what the science shows. A 2024 Mendelian randomization study involving more than 460,000 men found that each extra slice of nightly sleep reduced the risk of prostate enlargement by 58%. Why? Because your testosterone, the hormone that keeps the prostate in balance, follows a strict night rhythm. It surges during deep sleep, then eases off by morning. But when you cut your rest short, that surge never happens. Your body wakes with less testosterone in circulation, leaving your prostate unprotected. Think of testosterone like a garden sprinkler system that only runs at night. If you shut the water off too soon, the roots dry out and weeds take over. In your body, those weeds are prostate cells that grow unchecked. Frank, one of my 67-year-old patients, used to laugh off his 5-hour nights. "I've always been a light sleeper," he said, but months later, he found himself running to the bathroom constantly. When we worked on extending his rest towards 7 hours, same bedtime each night, same wake-up window, his urgency eased, and his lab numbers improved. The takeaway? Your prostate doesn't need a new pill or supplement nearly as much as it needs rhythm. Aim for 7 to 8 hours a night. Try to keep your bedtime within the same 30-minute window, even on weekends. That one shift can be the most powerful medicine your prostate receives. 2. Worst habit: staying up late with screens. Ignites inflammation. The second hidden danger of poor sleep isn't just hormones. It's inflammation, the slow-burning fire that keeps your prostate irritated night after night. And the worst habit? Staying up late with screens. When you sit in front of the TV or scroll on your phone before bed, blue light tricks your brain into staying alert. You fall asleep later, sleep less deeply, and the body pays the price. Research from 2019 showed that just one night of poor sleep doubled inflammatory markers. IL-6 jumped 111%, while C-reactive protein, another key signal of inflammation, spiked sharply. Both of these molecules are directly linked to prostate cell overgrowth. Picture this like leaving a campfire smoldering overnight. You might think the flames are out, but tiny embers keep burning, sending smoke and sparks into the forest. That's exactly how inflammation works in your prostate. A few bad nights aren't the problem. It's the constant smolder that leads to overgrowth. George, 71, felt this firsthand. He brushed off his restless nights, often falling asleep with the TV still on. Over time, his urgency grew worse. His wife suggested a simple change: 1 hour of screen-free wind-down with a dim lamp and gentle stretching. Within weeks, he reported deeper sleep and fewer night trips to the bathroom. The takeaway is simple. Your prostate doesn't just need sleep, it needs quality sleep without the constant push of screens. Try shutting devices down at least 60 minutes before bed. Use warm light. Read a calming book, or stretch slowly. That one ritual helps extinguish the campfire so your body can finally rest, and your prostate can finally recover. 3. Worst habit: inconsistent sleep. Disrupts cortisol and HPA axis. The third way poor sleep harms your prostate is through cortisol, your body's built-in anti-inflammatory shield. And the worst habit here: going to bed and waking at different times, night after night. Cortisol is meant to surge gently in the morning, calming inflammation and helping your body reset. But when your sleep schedule is erratic, that surge never comes. A 2022 meta-analysis found sleep loss blunts the cortisol awakening response dramatically. Effect size over 1.0, which is huge in biology. And new data from the 2025 NHANES study showed men with short or irregular sleep had a 92% higher risk of prostate enlargement. Think of cortisol like the janitor of your body. He's supposed to show up at dawn, sweep away yesterday's debris, and clear the hallways for a new day. But if you're tossing and turning or waking too late in darkness, the janitor never shows. Trash piles up, inflammation lingers, and your prostate pays the price. Robert, 73, had slipped into this pattern. Some nights he stayed up past midnight. Others he woke before sunrise and sat indoors. His energy drained, and his bathroom trips increased. When we worked on a simple reset, waking within the same 30-minute window and stepping outside for morning sunlight, everything shifted. Within weeks, he felt clearer, slept deeper, and noticed less urgency at night. Your prostate thrives on rhythm. To reset yours, aim for consistent bed and wake times, and step outdoors within 30 minutes of waking. Even a few minutes of natural light helps tell your body clock it's morning. And when your cortisol rhythm is restored, inflammation finally calms, giving your prostate the peace it's been waiting for. Pause for a moment. Have you noticed changes in your sleep since turning 60? Maybe more bathroom trips, lighter rest, or mornings where you still feel tired. You're not alone. Type YES in the comments if this resonates, and share your story. Your experience could help another man realize he's not the only one facing this. 4. Companion habit: sitting too long, worsens prostate pressure. So far, we focused on the worst habit, poor sleep. But there's a companion habit that makes matters worse: sitting for long hours without moving. Think about it. When you sit all day in your favorite recliner or at the kitchen table, your pelvic region is under constant pressure. Circulation slows, blood flow to the prostate decreases, and inflammation quietly builds. The Massachusetts Male Aging Study, one of the longest-running studies on men's health, found that sedentary men had twice the risk of prostate enlargement compared to those who stayed active. On the other hand, regular movement cut the odds of prostate problems by nearly 50%. Picture a garden hose bent in half. Water still tries to flow, but pressure builds behind the kink. That's exactly what sitting does to your pelvic circulation. Pressure rises, irritation increases, and the prostate swells over time. Earl, 69, was retired and loved long afternoons reading, but his urologist noticed his PSA levels creeping upward. Instead of medication first, we added micro movements, standing every 30 minutes, walking around the living room, and light stretching during TV breaks. Within months, Earl's circulation improved, and his urinary symptoms began to ease. The takeaway is simple. You don't need a gym membership to protect your prostate. You just need consistency. Set a timer, stand every half hour, and walk at least 5 minutes each hour. Think of it as unclamping the hose, letting the flow return so your prostate can finally relax. 5. Myth versus fact. It's just aging. One of the biggest myths I hear from men in their 60s and 70s is this: "Doctor, it's just age. my prostate was bound to grow anyway. But here's the fact. Research proves that lifestyle, not just birthdays, plays a powerful role. A large UK biobank study in 2025 followed thousands of men. The findings? Those who practiced just 5 healthy sleep habits, regular sleep schedule, 7 to 8 hours nightly, minimal insomnia, no late naps, and reduced snoring, had a 32% lower risk of prostate enlargement. In plain language, nearly 1 in 3 cases could be prevented. In fact, scientists estimate that up to 9.1% of all prostate cases might never develop if men simply protected their sleep. That's not destiny, that's choice. Think of aging like a long road trip. Yes, there will be bumps along the way, but prostate problems aren't an unavoidable crash. They're more like speed bumps. And if you slow down, steer carefully, and maintain your vehicle, you pass through safely. I remind my patients all the time, this isn't just age, it's habit. And habits can change. Earl learned that with movement. Frank and George discovered it with sleep. Robert saw it with sunlight. Each one realized the myth of inevitability had been stealing their hope. So here's the fact. By restoring your sleep rhythm, protecting deep rest, and moving daily, you take back control. Age may write the script, but habits hold the pen. And that pen is still in your hand. So let's bring this full circle. For years, many men over 60 have accepted poor sleep and prostate problems as just the way things are. But your body tells a different story. Each disrupted night isn't only about fatigue. It's about rhythm, hormones, and inflammation quietly reshaping your health. The truth is, your body remembers balance. It remembers the deep nights of rest when hormones surged, inflammation calmed, and you woke with energy. That balance is still there, waiting for you to reclaim it. And here's the hopeful part. You don't need radical changes, just small, steady habits. 7 to 8 hours of sleep, consistent bedtime, a morning step into sunlight, a break from screens before bed, and movement throughout the day. Each one is like handing your body back the rhythm it's been asking for. Your body remembers balance. It just needs the rhythm back. Have you noticed changes in your sleep after 60? Share your story below. Your words may help another man realize he's not alone. Remember, this isn't just about fewer bathroom trips. It's about independence, about being present with your spouse, your children, your grandchildren. Protecting your sleep is protecting your legacy. And if today's message gave you clarity, I invite you to subscribe to Healthy Aging Hub. Together, we'll keep exploring science-backed ways to protect your energy, your strength, and your years ahead. Because aging doesn't mean losing control. It means discovering the wisdom to choose habits that heal.